football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little...
The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Look into the air here. Into traffic. Complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Complete out to the right. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. He'll throw it yet again. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds Woods. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has it down close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to work.
And he's in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job.
His first throw is an interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
The home team's headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And as he approaches the 100 catch mark for the season, you can see that his pace has been among the best in the NFL so far. Back now, pressure on its way. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
From the 36. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moves later downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They send Woods out right. To the air, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Brought in right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give him a 1st down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll throw it again. It is caught left side.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you got a first down here. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Harris has the touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dropping back to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down from the gun. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for 1st half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They go play action on 1st. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Harris once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Got Evans, it's complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. J.K. Scott's on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Second and 1. Finds the in route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
It's Harris on the option. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Brazil. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Blown back gets the handoff. And this one does not go far. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Scott out now to punt this one away. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Short pass brought in. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun now on third down. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing it just before halftime. He tucks it and takes off. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now we'll jump from South up to North America. Hear from Jonathan Coachman in Orlando with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And that one, no contest thus far. 17-3 the score at the half. Puka Nacua, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown reception. Lastly,
and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 30-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give to Harris from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Complete out to the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got it. And in for the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out runs their offense. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pass play now. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He lets a heater go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And his guys cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Looking to his fullback now. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46. That one's complete, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Duke the defender. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play coming here. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 22-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He finds Woods. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Man in motion, out of the slot. This is Harris on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They'll run with Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys keep running away with this. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th downs instead.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They are throwing it again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Running behind center with Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. He'll throw it. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Now a run with Harris. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
That one right down the middle. And his guys continue adding on to that lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll throw it again. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Complete out to the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. These guys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that brings up 4th and long. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.